Facebook is an open platform for all ideas, a place where we want to encourage self-expression, connection, and sharing. At the same time, when people come to Facebook, we always want them to feel welcome and safe. In order to maintain a safe and respectful environment, we have community standards. These standards are publicly available and describe what is and isn't allowed on Facebook. Anyone can report material to us if they think it violates our standards. Our teams review these reports rapidly and will remove the material if there's a violation. A post that calls all people of a certain race violent animals, or describes people of a certain sexual orientation as disgusting, can feel very personal, and depending on someone's experiences, could even feel dangerous. In many countries around the world, those kinds of attacks are known as hate speech. We're opposed to hate speech in all its forms, and we don't allow it on our platform. We believe that people should be able to share their views and discuss controversial ideas on Facebook. That's why our policies allow people to criticize and even condemn religious institutions or political parties. But we draw the line when the focus shifts to individuals or groups of people. Our current definition of hate speech is anything that directly attacks people based on what are known as their protected characteristics. That is race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, amongst others. Our definition of attack is divided into 3 tiers. Tier 1 includes violent speech or dehumanizing speech. Tier 2 includes statements of inferiority, contempt, or disgust. And Tier 3 includes calls for exclusion or segregation. We remove hate speech that violates this policy. We're also mindful that someone might share something that would otherwise be considered hate speech, but for non-hateful reasons, such as making a self-deprecating joke or to raise awareness about an incident. In other cases, people often use satire and comedy to make a point about hate speech. We've revised our community standards to encourage people to try to be more explicit about their intent so that we have the context we need to understand why a word was used or an image or video shared. We encourage our community to report inappropriate content within Facebook when they see it. The best way to report is by using the report link that appears near the content or message itself. We will review the report and take appropriate action. Anything on Facebook can be reported, and reporting once is enough. Contact law enforcement if you feel threatened or someone is in danger. Our policy teams have subject matter experts who are dedicated to following trends in hate speech, both in the way it's manifesting itself online and offline. Our community operations team is extensively trained and retrained in the nuances of hate speech and developing trends we identify on the platform. We are exploring the use of technology to proactively identify the most vile hate speech. Because context is so important in the case of hate speech, content that is proactively flagged still requires review by a person. But technology can be used to do what it does best, such as identify the content, while people are used to do what only people can do, that is, understand context. Managing a global community in this manner has never been done before, and we know we have work to do. We are committed to improving, not just when it comes to individual posts, but how we approach discussing and explaining our choices and policies entirely.